Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, as you're tuning in, hit that thumbs up button, and of course, if you are a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel as you watch throughout the video. As you guys can tell from the thumbnail, today is a green day. It's a pretty solid day here in the markets, and I'm very happy with how I traded today with GFAI, especially recognizing it early on the scanner and then coming over and taking part. Now, when I ended the live stream, I was up on the stock, I believe, 1100. I am currently up 839 on the stock as I came back over here for a potential red to green, and we had a major flush. And I followed my rules here. We'll talk about this and then we'll rewind and go back from the beginning of the day. But I came in small size here and, I was just looking to see if we can connect, regain that groove. And we did it, right? So, 11 a.m. where we left out, we came back at 1 p.m. We're in 100 shares, just getting our feet wet and regaining that connection. And we're seeing some small trades here and there. And we start to connect right here. This was our first decent trade. About a 30-cent win on 100 shares, and the stock started to gain volume for a break of the highs, and I'm in, I'm out, nice trade. And right here is where things got a little dicey. I'm in at 29 and I'm out flat, and in this area where I'm buying, it was an apex point, an area where I'm in and volume should be rushing into the stock for that higher push and the breakout. But I buy, and for a second and a half, second or two, nothing is happening. And you can see right here, it literally takes, and this is what I call a misread, because I'm selling a little too soon. I'm in for about 3 seconds. Nothing seems to be happening with the level 2 anymore. I'm out, and then the volume starts to roll. I buy back, but it's already too late. The highs were at 28.40, and despite trying to buy back right there, I'm filled at 70 on the ask. We get a push to about 85.90, and then I'm selling on the bids for a loss here. Eventually I'm thinking, okay, we're holding the $0.50. We should get that push through 29. It doesn't happen, and I get flushed on 50 cents. So what should have been a winning trade of about, 30, 40 cents becomes a losing trade of about 60 cents, 70 cents between the two trades. So that definitely is going to bring us down here a little bit. And you can see the red candle ended up being pretty nasty from 28.75 down to 26.23. But the stock was still strong. It pulled back here. It still held up, and we had a bit of a cup and then handle as we went higher. And we can pull up the EpiPen here to draw out a little bit more of the pattern and what it really looked like, right? For those of you who are trying to visualize, right? So, all of this is essentially the cup, right? We get the small flag right here and pullback, and then we get the new high, small pullback right here, wedge, and then new highs again. So, beautiful move. Bull flag initially. This is where I made the bulk of the gains earlier in the morning as we were stair stepping up. And this essentially is what I would consider the front side of the move. And this is exactly what I traded to be able to get green. Now, Relentless, what exactly did you trade? Well, all the patterns and edges that I love, right? My setups. And if we were to zoom in a little bit, you guys will see that we had a bunch of baby pullbacks, right? Small pullbacks, micro pullbacks, different terms of saying it, right? In these areas here, as we're making the new highs, I'm buying, I'm scalping, and we then see a different type of pattern, or let's say setup, which was the VWAP bounce down here, and this was to the penny, bouncing off the VWAP. I'm in, selling higher, right? Nice move. We get new highs, it pulls back again. This one a little bit prolonged, and we get more so of a 5-minute pullback in this range here, and that's around 950. That's in this area here. You can see how it looks on the 5-minute candle, 5-minute chart, right? We had a candle here towards 21.19, which was a previous high of day. If we zoom in a little over here, get everything into context, 21.19 was the high of this move. And so when it pulled back and held, I was in down here, but I could have done a better job holding longer throughout this move, because I'm in and I took it off right here. So I had a good trade. I had a good trade, right? And I hope I'm remembering the correct areas. Maybe I might have to put on my my show trades here, actually, make sure that I'm not thinking of another area. But yeah, so it gives this nice move. It curls up, it pulls back. In fact, no. Yeah, let's put on the show trades. Let's not confuse ourselves here, because I think I was actually in on this 5-minute pullback here. Yeah, okay, I remember now. So I got chopped out of this one, actually. This one I got chopped out of, and I ended up buying back to scalp it as it was going. And after attempt after attempt, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ease off. It might not be ready yet. It rushes up here, and I essentially missed the bulk of the move. So we were green in this area here, but we missed out one of the better candlesticks. Now on this pullback here, we're in at 22.60. We're selling at 23.65. We're selling at 24 as well. And we can look at this particular trade here. Let's see. That one was a decent trade. Where is it? Right here. So we're in at 22.60. We're selling at 65. 23.65. So $1 share. 23.80. 23.99, and then 24.38. But I did buy back here, right? So I sold the entire thing at, well, no, 15 rather, 24.15. But I bought back, watching for a breakout trade now over the highs. But unfortunately, we didn't go in the area where I bought, and it was one of those tricky situations where I'm buying the apex point and my timing is a little off, and so I missed the bigger breakout, right? So that's GFAI. Beautiful move. As we can see, it got all the way up to 34. Guys, this is what the hot market is all about. Right now is the time to push share size for those of us who are already consistent. If you're not already consistent, just continue to be patient, continue to practice, and continue to take it slow. All right. But yeah, that's GFAI. Beautiful move. GCTK. We're green, $50 here. I believe we might have caught a small move in here, but we missed the bulk of the move, the bulk of the opportunity. But this is one to keep on watch for tomorrow, potentially, for continuation, as we did have the first daily candle make the new high. We're seeing continuation stocks, a good sign that things are strong. Also, another stock to keep an eye on is Lucy, right? CELZ, we took a $80 loss in here, like in this area here, for a potential red to green earlier, and from there it was downhill. So small scalp, no good, down $80. We try break a VWAP right here, where we then lose an additional like $20. And right here, I'm like, okay, it finally broke out. I'm gonna trade the first pullback, so I buy it down here, and it just kept flushing down. I'm in at 24, which was kind of high because I really wanted 22. But I figured it might not pull back that low because it's a cheaper stock. The range is a little bit more limited. I'm in at 24. Can I see 32 and then a break of the highs at 33 for a push maybe to 37 at the pre-market highs? But this thing just sold off and then got halted down, and here we are at 81 cents. So if I didn't sell my 1,100 shares, let's see if I can do some quick math right here. Essentially, every 10 cents would have been $100. So I'd have been down like 450, 500 if I didn't sell. So I took a $100 loss, and that was it. So that was the day. Lucy is one to keep an eye on for tomorrow as well. So keep that on watch. And yeah, that'll do it. So of course, guys, if you're interested in joining the classes, be sure to check out the links down below for MMU. For Momo Pro, if you're interested in a scanning software, And check out the Discord as well. Lastly, right, check out the Discord where you can be a bigger part of the community, right? The Discord is for those of us who are looking for something more as well when it comes to community. So yeah, it's been Relentless Trader. Hit that thumbs up if you have not already. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys next time.